Hey everybody, it's Benny One and I'm back at you with another movie review, everybody. And today we're going to review Those Who Wish Me Dead, everybody. The HBO Max and also being released in movie theaters. New movie that came out last Friday, everybody. I watched it this past weekend. And it is from writer and director Taylor Sheridan, everybody. He is known for Yellowstone. He is known for Wind River, Sicario, and I think it's Hell or High Water, everyone. So he was perfect for this type of movie because this movie actually takes place in my home state of Montana, actually. So he was a perfect choice to write and direct this movie. So this movie is about a teenage murder witness who finds himself being pursued by these two assassin type characters in the woods of Montana. And then a survival expert, is tasked in protecting him. And then while that's all going on, there is a forest fire that gets started that is threatening to basically consume all of our main characters in this movie. So yes, and it's kind of hits home with a lot of people on this side of the country because of the wildfires that have been going on over the past few years. I know in this state, Oregon, where I live, there's been lots of bad wildfires in the past couple years, and in my home state, Montana, California, they're all over the place. So it doesn't surprise me that they're making a movie that has this wildfire back setting as like the where it's at and everything. So, and this movie has a great cast. The teenage boy played by Finn Little, I think the way he plays off of all of the other great actors in this movie was awesome and made his character seem more real and everything. And that's the thing about this movie is I felt like Taylor did a good job of, is all of these characters in this movie, I will say, even the assassins, feel very real. Like this all could possibly happen in real life, because we have Angelina Jolie, you have John Berthal, let's see here, you have Aidan Gillian, the guy that was in Game of Thrones, Littlefinger. Nicholas Hoult is in this movie, everybody. I gotta tell you, Nicholas Hoult doesn't look like he ages ever. That guy looks like he's the same age all the time, man. Great cast. Aidan and Nicholas are two assassins, and they give a little bit of a whole backstory and like a reasoning why they're doing what they're doing, but we never get the full explanation of why they're being sent to hunt this kid down and shit. Like, they don't give us a full explanation, but it's enough. And like I said, Taylor does a good job making these characters very believable, and not over the top and just too much thrown at you. Like, it's all very believable. So, and the movie's good. John does a great job playing the sheriff. I love the location and the setting. I thought the special effects with the fire actually looked pretty damn good. I was very surprised at, because I knew they obviously weren't going to set the real woods on fire, so there was a few parts where it was a real fire, but it was nothing big. But yeah, the special effects were great. The fire looked pretty damn realistic to me. So, and Angelina's character, they really have her dealing with something that, because she was a smoke jumper, where they would jump out of helicopters or planes to fight wildfires. And her previous tour on a fire ended up bad. I won't tell you really why, but they show her really dealing with this. And she goes off into the forest to be at one of the tower positions to watch for forest fires and stuff, and she's all alone, and there's like, she has no toilet, like all that shit. And they really show her dealing with this problem of her failing and everything and struggling with it. And that's where her and our young teenage boy character that's played by Finn really come into play, and their relationship buds and everything, and they gel really well together, because she's not really a parent type adult. She doesn't have kids. She's a little wild. They show her doing some stuff in the beginning of the movie where she's doing some crazy shit when they've been drinking. So it's interesting with those two. So Yeah, it's a good movie if you enjoy like those shows like Yellowstone, Sicario, Hell or High Water. Like you enjoy the stuff that Taylor has written and directed. As far as that, I really think you'll get some enjoyment out of this movie. I thought the movie was pretty damn good, and it gets pretty intense towards the latter part of the movie, like when the forest fire starts getting really bad. You got these two assassins after the boy and freaking Angelina's character. Like it gets pretty damn intense. So I totally recommend this movie, guys. I don't want to talk about spoilers with this movie, so I'm going to keep this review short and sweet because I don't want to spoil anything, because I feel like if I talk a lot about the story about this movie, it's going to spoil shit. So basically you just need to know that there's this kid that's on the run. He saw this murder and he's runs into Angelina's character, and they're basically trying to fight for their lives against these two assassins in a forest in Montana where there's a big ass goddamn forest fire going on. So I enjoyed this movie. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. So check it out, everybody. For those who wish me dead, everybody. 8 out of 10. All right, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Thanks for watching, and I'll be catching you on the tube laters, because I have spoken.